Hey, what's going on, all you epic Crysis players out there? This is UnkknownSoldier, and I'm bringing you behind-the-scenes footage against Noobified, the #1 player on Xbox. Some of you guys have been wondering. I get messages all the time on Xbox, people messaging me on my YouTube, and they say, or they look at the leaderboards, and they say they see Noobified #1, and they just assume he's a better player. He has a 9 kill death ratio, 50% accuracy. I'm going to talk a little bit about that a little bit later in the commentary. But yeah, I get messages all the time, and I've never posted a YouTube video of me playing against Noobified. I've played him a handful of times. Someone commented on. I took a picture after the game was over, and I posted the final score on some Facebook sites of like Crysis players or whatever. And one person commented on my video and was like, "Oh, Noobified's so much better than you. Like, he used to play against you all the time before you changed your gamer tag, and he used to beat you," which is true. Back when I used to play Crysis at the beginning, my gamer tag was E-Rock is legit, and I was a noob back then. I really was. I used auto armor. I came from like from Call of Duty, Battlefield, those kind of games, and I didn't know how to put my armor. I wasn't that great. And these guys, these Crysis 3 elite veterans were coming over. Like, I was getting rocked by like Eric Lee, Ceph St. Jason, Noobified, and some of the better Crysis players that came over from Crysis 2. Like, I didn't know what was going on. So I had to kind of find my own playstyle, find like what I wanted to do. So I had no idea. I used auto armor, and yes, he used to beat me all the time back then. When I changed my gamer tag, I was becoming more of a elite player, and like I started to separate myself from other players. And from that point, I can't remember the last time I lost to Noobified, unless it was like in a squad with like 2 or 3 other people. It was just only like one time. I think I was playing with Eric Nix, and I was playing with a couple other guys, and we lost like one game. And besides that, though, like I've had draws with him. Like, he was playing with Easy Does It, and me and Hurley were playing together, and they actually got the advantage on us to start the game. It was like they were up like 20 points or something, and me and Hurley ended up coming back to tie it with them. So that was about that. But besides that, though, I mean, I don't really lose to Noobified. I think it's his playstyle. He's too worried about his kill death ratio, even though it gets destroyed in this game. I don't know. He doesn't like losing. He hates dying. And when he plays against me, that's just not a good combination, because both of the things happen. He ruins his kill death ratio, I ruin his win-loss ratio. And I might sound cocky, but I mean, this is just fact. This is what it is. I let my gameplay speak for itself. Like I said, this is the 3rd of 3 games. I'm going to post the pictures at the end of the game of the first 2 games. I've been playing the Battlefield 4 beta a lot, and today was the first time I played Crysis 3 in about 4 or 5 days. So I'm a little bit sloppy, a little bit rusty. In Battlefield 4, you press the right bumper to tag people. So I think the first game I played, I was literally like, Noobified shoots me in the back right there, on the tree, of course. I was pressing the right bumper to try to tag people in Crysis for some reason. I was activating my stealth while people were shooting at me, so I was like getting killed. But the first game, Hurley, I got on Crysis. Hurley was in the game with Noobified, and he said, "Man, you need to get my game." I killed Noobified right there again with my nano suit, because he had a swarmer, and I go clutch right there. So, but he's like, "Yo, you need to get my game, because like it's Noobified. Like, who doesn't want to play against Noobified? You know, the person the king, who thinks he's king of Crysis, right?" So he has this like mentality that everybody else sucks, like no matter what happens, and he thinks he can do. And people like Noobified has his supporters out there. I know, like Witta, Hauppauge, and I don't mind trashing people, like calling out people's names, because they give me hate mail. So I have a YouTube channel, and I'm gonna talk trash on my channel about you too. So I'm gonna say what I want to say. You see here, Noobified shoots me in the back here in a second, like of course he always does. But I mean, I get hate messages from all his supporters out there. Easy Does It, Witta, this one guy, Juan Gomez, just commented on my Facebook picture and was like, "Noobified's better than you. You know he is. He used to beat you all the time." And it was hilarious because Hurley commented and was like, saying that Noobified's the biggest low profile modded mouse using bitch in the game, and it was just kind of funny. I was cracking up laughing when I heard him say that. But that's another thing though. In my opinion, Noobified does use a mouse. Of course, I'm probably gonna get some hate for saying this, and a lot of you actually might agree with me because you can see it too. You guys know it's a bullcrap. 50% accuracy overall, 50% accuracy with every gun in the game, with the OGR, the LMGs, the claw, the K-Volt. You can't do that with your thumbs with joysticks. Okay, I mean there's a certain limit. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I've had people that he talks to in party chats, have them send me messages that say that they've heard him say things that make them think that he does use it. I mean, Noobified has hip fired me with a Grendel from like 30 yards away in the face. Like you only see that kind of stuff on PC with people using mouses, guys. And the way he can strafe like so fast back and forth. With your thumbs, you have to move your joystick from one side to the other. With a mouse, all you're simply doing is tapping two buttons like left, right, and that's how you strafe that fast on like a PC. You can do crazy strafes. And you can't do that on console, guys, unless you have an Xbox mouse. And there are Xbox mouses out there. I'm not just making this up. I think they were called like the XIM3. I think they discontinued them. I'm not sure when they did, but I used to play Battlefield with people that used them. Not that I knew of what they were back then, but regardless, anyway. So you guys might, have had people that I've talked to and told them that, and they're like, well, don't talk about that. Like, we don't mention that. Like, nobody talks about it. So I'm talking about it right now. I'm calling him out. He's incognito. He doesn't talk to anybody. He like Noobified thinks he's like the dark assassin of Crysis 3. Like he's the god. He's out to get everybody, and like that's just whatever. But I'm telling you guys, I really what was it? Jason and Ceph Walker. I killed Noobified. I saved Hurley's life right there. He's trying to sneak up on him. And I die right here, like a noob jumped into that guy. But I was talking to Jason and Ceph Walker, and they both want to play against him, post YouTube videos, for whatever reason. And Jason's telling me they used to have a rivalry with him back in Crysis 2. But I never played Crysis 2, so I never really had anything against them until people used to say that they reminded me of Noobified. Back when I used to play Crysis 3 at the beginning, back when I was actually pretty bad at the game back then, if I compared how I used to play with how I play now, it's a major difference, guys. Right here, I died to this kid. I thought I had more armor than I did, and I had a nano suit. But the thing is when you're playing against Noobified, you want to save every streak you have to use against him. That's why, at like every streak I had, I made sure that I at least tried to kill Noobified with a swarmer, with a nano suit, and even my gunship ended up getting him at the end of the game right here. Like, I'm not activating my nano suit because if Noobified, I wait till Noobified starts shooting me, like right here, then I activate it. This kid gets in my way, the aim assist starts following him, but I meleeed to get rid of the aim assist because I kept on following him. So that's a little tip for you guys right there, just go ahead and melee. But usually if Noobified sees you at the nano suit, like anybody else that's good with knows what they'll do, just like run away. So I made sure that he couldn't. I made sure I got close enough, waited for him to start shooting at me, and it didn't work for you, noob. Sorry, buddy. Get my swarmer here. I'm pretty sure I kill him again. He's like hiding around this corner, getting ready to throw a grenade. Boom! Sit down, noob. And I think I get him again with the swarmer here in a second. As he spawns, he went up the ramp. So I'm not sure what the final. I think I ended up killing noob probably like 8, 9 times, and he only got me like 4 times. So right here, I kill him again. Yeah, I got him right there. So I mean that's my opinion on Noobified. I mean I don't play him against him that often, and when I do, he really does think he's better than me. He tries, but I don't lose. I've beat him with just using the bow before. I was playing with 210 West, Hydro Dam. Back when I used to be doing like my bow montages or whatever, I used to be really good with the bow. And I think Noobified was trying to show off using a takedown for the first couple deaths, and then after that he switched to low profile Grendel, because that's how he gets his 9 kill death ratio. It's just ghosting noobs all day. My gunship picks up the clutch kill right there on him. But I get the final kill right here. And that about wraps it up for this game, guys. Like I said, I played 2 games before this, and I'm gonna post the scores. And you can see right here, Hurley only got 21 kills, but he had 12 assists, which was huge. I'm sure I probably stole a lot of those. I don't know. But the first 2 games that we played, Hurley went pretty beast mode on Noobified. He really did. So I'm gonna post the scores to those games here in a second. But I just want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about Noobified, what you think about me playing against him, and whatever. I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later, though. Peace.